So, what I'm going to tell you next, it's not a superpower. It's not necessarily all that useful, but it is interesting if you consider it. Most of my life, I've enjoyed watching movies, and in particular, I popped on this garbage. But I want you to focus on the gal because if I'm not mistaken, I haven't looked this up yet, but I'm pretty fucking sure that I'm right. I just watched Mind Hunters, I think is what it's called. I've seen it before. It's a film with LL Cool J and Val Kilmer, Christian Slater, what's his fuck from Hackers, and Johnny Lee Miller, I think is his name. It's got a bunch of people in it. Either way, and that gal. And so I just watched it, and I thought for a long, hard moment, I told myself, I don't think I've ever fucking watched a movie with her in it. So then I shuffled around. I put on, I don't know if you guys sat through that crap called Swan Song from 2021. I fast forward through most of it, and it was fucking dreadful. So I turned that off and I popped this on. This is Ben Affleck, who he can't act to save his fucking life. I've seen this too before, so I was wrong if this is her, and it's called Paycheck from 2003. I forget when Mindhunters came out. Either way, you focus on something long enough, and you'll eventually bump into things that have to do with it, and or quite literally what you were, focused on. It's trickier than that, because a lot of people will shop around the rule of attraction. However, you aren't taught any of the rules, and I'm not going to spoon feed you some of the really cool shit. You can refer to things like the Gospel of Thomas, because some of that is in there. Still doesn't go into detail, mind you. If you've ever read that shitty book, The Secret, they don't tell you a fucking thing in there, because that's granola, new age garbage. Just the same. I thought it was interesting. When I was far younger, this is long before I pulled my head out of my ass, I used to rent multiple movies from different years, etc., 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 across genres, and same difference would happen. I'd end up with usually 3 movies in many cases, sometimes 2 out of the 3, but a lot of times it was 3 movies picked at random, as far as random is concerned. And the same fucking in many cases as well, B actors, B-list actors, or people don't have much of a name in Hollywood would pop up, and it always seemed very strange. Some people dress this up, as granola synchronicity and other things like that. Sure, you get what I'm driving at, and now I got to look up this stuff. Feel free to do the same if you want to verify it. Like I said, I haven't yet, but I'm pretty fucking sure it's the same gal. In Mindhunters, it's the gal, if you've seen it, that's afraid of water. And in this case, this gal just walked in after, it's the very beginning of the movie. Ben Affleck worked on the first project having to do with this shitty movie. In case you're trying to zero in on who am I talking about, character-wise. I don't remember either of their names, but I'm sure you could figure it out if you want to waste time doing this. Thanks for hanging out.